Hello there and welcome back to my channel. I'm Patty and today I've got the cutest little projects to share with you. So don't go anywhere. Yay! Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Patty and it's wonderful to see you. If you are new to the channel, hello, welcome. I would like to invite you to take this opportunity right now to go ahead and subscribe, and when you subscribe, click the little notification bell and then you'll be sure to get all of the videos. I like to share knitting content, obviously, so things about knitting and yarn, and now I'm like super into sewing, so there's going to be sewing projects, and I'm into gardening. I'm in the master gardening program here in Virginia Beach, so I love to talk about plants. What else? Oh, and I cook. So, you know, it's like a whole crafty lifestyle kind of thing. So yeah, make sure you subscribe. And if you are a wonderful, beautiful, lovely returning viewer, thank you so much. Hello, it's wonderful to see you again. So welcome. And I would like to invite you to make sure that you also hit that little bell so you don't miss anything. So, okay, so let's get into today's show. I always start out with what's in my cup, and voila! I'm sharing my little sample cup that I made. I did these little characters. They are going to be turning up on all kinds of things. I have plans for cute t-shirts and baby onesies and more mugs. I have a few mugs. I'm going to go ahead and insert the mugs that are currently available. I sell them through my shop on Etsy, and right now they're all about knitting and gardening and cats, because I have gotten a new cat. I haven't talked a lot about the cat. The cat probably is going to get her own episode because it's been a journey, let me just say. But for right now, we're on the subject of the mugs and the really fun and cute new merch line that I'm working on. As I shared with you in episode 25, I hit a little bit of a wall of burnout this spring, and I gave myself permission to just play a little bit. And I used to do some graphic design, and I gave myself permission to go back and play, and that's what I've been doing, and I'm loving it. There are so many fun and cool little things out there now, and I'm enjoying it. So anyway, I hope that you will enjoy the new items as they come out, and I'll be sure. I don't know what happened. The camera stopped. Not used to my camera stopping. Yeah, I got a little bit off track, and wow, I lost my whole train of thought. Oh. So, yeah, the email newsletter is happening again, and I'll have a link down here where you can go sign up. So be sure that you sign up, and then you'll know when new things are coming, and you can be first in line. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's get into the content for today's show. In April, I published my first ever pattern set, and I did this in conjunction with loveknitting.com. I worked up this baby collection using their paint box yarn and baby DK paint box yarn. It's so cute. I'm so proud of these patterns, it is like, I call it the fundamental first year because it's everything to get you through that first year with your baby. And I sized everything to go from newborn to about a year old, and even put in preemie sizes. And oh, isn't that just darling? Oh my gosh. So if you charity knit, this is a really adorable charity knit. And then here is the newborn size. Oh gosh. So I'm really proud of these. They're easy to do. The baby DK is a nice yarn, and I was pleasantly surprised to see that any DK yarn will work. So if you are a Michaels yarn fan, I found that this new Joy DK also knitted into a very cute hat. Ta-da! And I was able to get gauge using the Michaels yarn with the same needle, which is nice. And it self-stripes. And it's got a little bit of speckling. So for commercial yarn, I think it knitted really nice. I think the pom-pom is adorable. And this hat is for the little baby that modeled for me. Her name is Birdie, and she is the cutest little baby. Her mom is very, very sweet and very talented. She's a photo stylist, and she was so gracious to have Birdie model those little hats for me. So if you like those pictures, you definitely want to follow them at Bluebird's Garage. I'll put that down here. Go find them on Instagram. This is going to be Birdie's hat. So I thought that was cute. Yeah, so I used the Michaels Joy DK, and this is what that looked like in the ball. It's like a, you know, the self-striping. What is it made of? Trying to get the fabric content for you. 100% anti-pilling acrylic. So I generally am not a big fan of acrylic, but I have to say I actually like this. It knitted really, really nice. You know, a lot of times when you work with an acrylic, you don't get good stitch definition out of it, and this really gave me nice stitches. And here is the baby DK from Love Knitting, which also I thought gave really nice stitch definition for an acrylic. Really nice. So if you're looking for something new, this is, I liked it. This is the swatch that I made with the yarn, because I hadn't knitted with it before, and so I just like cast on like, I don't know, 20 or 30 stitches with the needle I wanted to use, and I just did some ribbing and some stockinette and some seed, and I think it looks really pretty in the seed as well, and then standard bind off, and that's what I used for my gauge swatch. So yeah, it's cute, huh? And I mean, it would make really, you could do cute fingerless mitts with it also. So yeah, how nice. So that's really all I've knitted recently. There is one other thing, but I'm going to put it out as a pattern, so I don't want to talk about it in this video. I kind of want to get that pattern ready to go. So in terms of other crafting content for you today, I have a couple of things. I'm really digging the housewares and sewing for home, and this is something I'm super psyched about. They are little cloth napkins, and what makes them special is that they have these really pretty mitered corners. And let me tell you, there's like 100 ways to do this, and so I'm still finding my favorite way, but I been making all these little napkins, and look at them. Aren't they pretty? And using them. They are wonderful to use because I'm trying to cut down on the waste. But yeah, look how nice that is. So yeah, I want like a whole drawer of all these different little napkins. And this one and this one I made from fat quarters. So you can just trim your fat quarters and sew them right into these. This was fabric I had that I cut down. And I love them so much. I will say you want like a thinner cotton for this because if it's too heavy, you know, that doesn't really feel great on your mouth. But these worked really well. So yeah, I'm super into the mitered corner napkins, and there are like 100 million YouTube videos on them. So just search sew mitered fabric napkins. Just sewing fabric napkins, mitered corners, and just oodles of stuff will come up. And when I figure out my most favorite way to make the corners, I will let you know. Something else that I got to make or have been making are these really cute little pillows. And they're little dream pillows. And I appeared in the Ahara Knits. She does a quarterly publication. It's like an e-zine. And I got to contribute this project, these little dream pillows. And basically it's like a super simple sewing pattern, and this really got me going this year. When I made it, I did hand sew the ends closed, and I like that little hand sewn touch. It's imperfect, but you know, I think that gives it character. But what you do with these is you put them in your pillow, and it's supposed to contribute to like pleasant dreams. And I'll squish it for you. There's dried herbs in there. Can you hear that? So when you squish up the herbs, oh, they smell so good. Oh my gosh. Now I grow some herbs in my garden, and I don't use chemicals on them, so I can harvest from my own garden. But if you need to purchase, I highly recommend Mountain Rose Herbs. That's a really good source. And like the stuff I had for like 15 years, and it still smells really good. As long as you keep it airtight, it's fine. I also made them in this print. Isn't that pretty? And then I put this little different trim. So you can really play with fabrics and trims, and like I just glue gunned those on. So they're really a fun project. And you just make the little pillow. I put a little pillow stuffing in, put the herbs in, and it's done. It's really, really cute. And so I mentioned about the cat, which she was in here, but then she got kind of freaked out when I closed the door, so I let her out. But I also made her own little pillows. And these are filled with catnip because she loves catnip. And you can see this is covered in fur. She really likes these. And then I made her this one. And I made myself pajama pants out of that same fabric. So it's like, this is the same fabric that I used with my napkins. So, you know, these are from scraps. So this is such a cute little thing. And the cat loves it. And I'm going to go ahead and make some more. When I get the website back up, which my July plan, I found a new theme that I really like. I'm basically starting fresh. I'll do this as a little project because it's so cute. I toyed with making them and putting them on Etsy, but you know what? Nobody's gonna like make a car payment selling catnip pillows for cats. So I think I'll just do it as a project. We'll go with that. she loves them and they were fun to make. So that is what I have for you on this episode. The cute little hat update, which I love this. It works really well with any DK. I will link to where you can get the pattern below. And the napkins and the little pillows. I'm just having a moment of a whole lot of fun right now with projects. And if you can give yourself permission to just make and craft and enjoy doing it for the sake of doing it, it's really, really joyful. And I highly recommend it. And I do recommend trying something new. Like if there's something you've been wanting to do for a long time, just do it. Just make the time and do it. Just pick something, whatever it is. Maybe it's smocking, maybe it's crochet. Like I would also like to really get into doing some crochet and making amigurumis because I love those. But right now I'm just focused on sewing. So that's where things are. That's what I've got going on. And so tell me what you're doing. Have you tried something new recently? I would love to hear about it. Leave some comments below. Nice comments. I do have lots of children who tune into the channel and they're here with their moms. So I do ask that we keep everything really super nice and clean and polite in the comment section. Yeah, but let me know what you're doing. What are you doing this summer? Have you tried something new and that you've been wanting to do for a while? Maybe you were afraid of it. I was a little afraid of the sewing, to be honest with you. I didn't know what to do, but when I did the pillowcases, which I shared with you in the last video, that just like, oh, got everything going. And now I want to make everything. I don't want to stop. So that's really all I have. Yeah, tell me what you're doing and make sure that you like the video before you leave and follow me on Instagram and everything else. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna say goodbye for now. So goodbye and I'll see you next time.